Respected jury members, I am Rahul of S6B, presenting my major project. So, as per the brief, the project aim is to design a multi-storied apartment for the staff of Mariana campus, located at Kalkuttam, Trivandrum. The given site was at northwestern corner of the campus, near to the entry. About the site, its context and user group. Site has no natural or man-made features. The site is near to both educational and residential area. The user group would be the staff of Marian institution and their families. Coming to conceptual evolution. So the main conceptual idea is to bring a residence-like feel to the apartment, enhancing user comfort and traditional feels, which is achieved through factors like yard spaces, bringing interior and exterior relation, privacy and isolation for each unit, providing more ventilation. Now about the yard spaces. The courtyard I created here is a double height space which is connected to all the common spaces in the unit like the living area, dining and the kitchen. This area increases and exposes the volume of the interior spaces, enhancing natural light and ventilation. And further connecting to the other yard spaces, it brings openness to the building. By achieving the court space, the need of increasing the privacy through privacy walls and an increase in ventilation through the newly increased volume is seen. Okay, coming to zoning. Zoning is done by the zoning factors like the orientation. The orientation of the building is to avoid the summer sun by facing the court spaces against the sun and also aligning it to the wind direction and to provide a good view from and towards the site. Further, the site is zoned prioritizing pedestrian pathways by minimizing the road networks. The part marked in the plan is the park area, providing a buffer to the site from its nearby educational context. Coming to unit level zoning. Unit level zoning is completely done prioritizing the courtyard space. The alternating plan provides the courtyard space with a unique privacy issue which was solved by the privacy walls, and the vertical circulation cores provided at each corridors are accessed by all three units, and the central units access alternate between A and C as going up the levels. So coming to site plan, this is the site plan showing both the entrances to the site, the vehicular as well as the pedestrian. It also shows the road and the pedestrian network throughout the site. The ramp to the basement parking is also shown. Most importantly, both the parks, the active park and the passive park, both are shown in the site plan. The active park, which is located at the back or the east end of the site, has a playground and a cafe, its seating and a stage space, whereas the passive park has a children's play area and a seating space. Both parks act as a buffer from the context of the apartment. Ground floor plan. The immediate site features to the ground floor is marked around the site. The reddish color in the plan denotes service areas and the yellow color denotes public areas. So the private areas like the caretaker's room, electrical room and other service areas are mostly connected to the road network, providing vehicular access to the service areas. But the public spaces like lobby, which is connected to the drop-off, and the guest lounge, the children's daycare, the yoga center, which are all connected to the active and passive park. The children's daycare and the yoga center are directly connected to the passive park. Coming to other floor plans, starting with the basement plan. The basement plan has the rest of the 22 parking slots in the 37 total slots. The basement level also provided with the STB, the generator room and the pump room, which all could be accessed by service vehicles and are also connected with their specific ducts. Plan at level 360 or first floor plan. The main corridor has a seen below space towards the ground floor. The corridor connects to meeting hall, library and gym. The library and gym are provided with courtyard space and a balcony space, which provides good cross ventilation throughout these spaces. Now coming to floor plans at 660 level and 960 level. These levels consist of a studio unit at the left, central 2 BHK and 2 BHK to the right. Both the floor plans indicate the alternation of the courtyard space and also the central blocks access to the corridors. The provision of privacy walls which extends from the corridors could be seen, and also the space between the buffer space between each units can be seen in this plan. Explaining the units in detail. So this is the detailed plan of the studio unit. As the texture suggests, this is the exterior areas. This is the double height courtyard. It's a room balcony and a front yard. The courtyard is connecting to a living room and the dining plus kitchenette. A split wall is provided here, providing cross ventilation through the courtyard. A detailed isometric section explains it clearly. Now the detailed plan of central 2 BHK. The idea of courtyard space, the backyard and the balcony spaces are all the same. The courtyard space still connects to the dining and the living. The 2 BHK has a addition of a study or office space, which is a user group specific place, so that the user can use it as either as an office space or as a class or as a study or a workspace. Coming to plan at 1560 level and 1860 level. These plans again showing the alternating arrangement of the plan and the buffer space between them, and also the circulation course and the privacy provided for each courtyard space from the other units. This is the detailed plan of 1 BHK and the detailed isometric section. The 1 BHK unit is similar to the studio unit, but the only difference is it has a separate kitchen unit rather than the kitchenette unit we seen in the studio unit. This is the detailed plan showing the 3 BHK unit and the detailed isometric section. 3 BHK unit has larger room spaces and larger courtyard spaces. Has its study area outside of the living room, provided with a buffer from the main entry. Plan at 2460 and 2760 level. This levels contain a studio unit and a VIP unit and a 2 BHK unit, a studio and a terrace party space and a pool area. The terrace party area contains 2 levels, a seating level and a pool level. These plans represents the alternating version of the previous plans shown. The basic idea of courtyard remains the same here. The detailed plan of a VIP unit and the isometric section is given here. The VIP room consists of the largest courtyard space, connecting full length to the living and the dining spaces. VIP unit is a 2-bedroom apartment with a kitchenette provided inside. Coming to the final 2 BHK, it is a smaller 2 BHK. The detailed plan of the 2 BHK and the isometric section is given here. Same as the earlier 3 BHK, the study unit space is inside exterior of the living room, providing a buffer from the main entry, which has its courtyard space, full length openings to the common spaces around it. Now coming to sections, this is section AA, showing the largest section through the building, clearly depicting the buffer zones between and the courtyard spaces in between them, and all the rooms and their alternating plans could be seen in the elevation inside. Coming to section BB, this section cuts through the courtyard space, showing the level differences between the courtyard space and the common areas, and the split wall at the back could be seen, which is used for ventilation. The section also provide an idea between the common space and the courtyard space. The alternation in plan also could be seen. Coming to the elevation, these are different elevations showing the various features and components used for the facade. For the special topic, I have taken the courtyard space. This plan shows the probable wind movement through the courtyard space and through the split wall provided behind. This section depicts the wind movement through the volume. Certain features of the courtyard space are usage of bifold doors for more extended openings, usage of sunken slab for preventing water from entering the building. Cut slabs are provided for better ventilation. Double height spaces are given for more volume difference and air circulation. This is the minor project electrical drawing of a 3 bhk unit. Minor project plumbing layout of a 3 bhk unit.